Top 10 must-visit attractions in Amsterdam. Welcome to Amsterdam, the capital city of the Netherlands and a hub of cultural and creative energy. In this video, we'll be taking you on a tour of the top 10 attractions and things to do in Amsterdam, from well-known landmarks to hidden gems and local favorites. Rijksmuseum. If you're a fan of art and history, a visit to the Rijksmuseum is a must. Home to an impressive collection of Dutch masterpieces from the Golden Age, including works by Rembrandt and Vermeer, this museum is a feast for the eyes and the imagination. The Rijksmuseum is also housed in a beautiful 19th-century building, which underwent a 10-year renovation and reopened in 2013. Anne Frank House. For a sobering yet inspiring experience, head to the Anne Frank House, the former hiding place of the famous Jewish diarist and her family during World War II. This museum is located in the actual house where Anne Frank and her family hid from the Nazis during World War II. Visitors can tour the secret annex where the Franks lived and see the original diary of Anne Frank. This museum is a moving and powerful experience, and a must-visit for anyone interested in history and human rights. Vondelpark. Escape the hustle and bustle of the city and take a stroll through the Vondelpark, Amsterdam's largest public park. With its lush greenery, peaceful ponds, and wide open spaces, the Vondelpark is the perfect place to unwind and soak up the local atmosphere. Red Light District. For a glimpse into Amsterdam's liberal and open-minded culture, take a walk through the infamous Red Light District. Although known for its sex industry, this area is also home to many unique shops, restaurants, and cafes, and is a fascinating study in contrasts. NDSM Wharf. If you're looking for a more offbeat and unconventional attraction, head to the NDSM Wharf, a former shipyard turned creative hotspot. Here you'll find street art, live music, food trucks, and even a giant flea market on the weekends. It is also home to several festivals and events throughout the year, including the Overhead IJ Festival and the Amsterdam Dance Event. Royal Palace. For a taste of Amsterdam's royal heritage, check out the Royal Palace, located in the heart of the city on Dam Square. This majestic building is open to the public for guided tours and features stunning architecture and lavish interiors. Jordaan. For a glimpse into Amsterdam's charming and cozy side, explore the Jordaan neighborhood, located just west of the city center. Here you'll find quaint canals, narrow streets, and hidden courtyards, as well as many trendy boutiques, cafes, and restaurants. Van Gogh Museum. Another must-see museum in Amsterdam is the Van Gogh Museum, dedicated to the life and works of the famous Dutch artist. With over 200 paintings, 500 drawings, and numerous letters and personal items, this museum is a true treasure trove for art lovers. Albert Kuyt Market. For a true taste of Amsterdam's diverse culinary scene, head to the Albert Kuyt Market, one of the city's largest and most vibrant outdoor markets. Here you'll find everything from fresh produce and seafood to street food and local specialities. One dish to try is the Dutch classic of stroopwafels, which are thin waffles filled with caramel syrup. Another must-try is bitterballen, which are deep-fried meatballs served with mustard. For a drink, try a Dutch beer such as Grolsch or Jupiler, or the Dutch speciality of Jenever, a type of gin. Heineken Experience. Last but not least, the Heineken Experience is another popular tourist attraction in Amsterdam. It is a museum and interactive tour that takes visitors through the history of Heineken beer and the brewing process. The tour includes a visit to the original Heineken brewery, which was converted into a museum in 2001. You can learn about the brewing process, taste different types of beer, and even pour your own beer at the end of the tour. That concludes our top 10 list. Here are some top tips for your next trip to Amsterdam. 1. Rent a bike. Amsterdam is a bike-friendly city, and renting a bike is a great way to explore the city like a local. There are plenty of bike rental shops around the city, and you can easily rent a bike for a day or longer. 2. Visit in the off-season. Amsterdam can be very crowded during peak tourist season, which can make it difficult to enjoy the city's attractions. Consider visiting in the shoulder season or winter months, when there are fewer tourists and lower prices. 3. Be respectful of the locals. Amsterdam is a diverse and welcoming city, but it's important to be respectful of the locals and their customs. For example, avoid littering or being too loud in residential areas, and be mindful of the city's cycling culture when crossing the street. 4. Book in advance. Book your tickets in advance for popular attractions like the Anne Frank House and the Rijksmuseum to avoid long lines. 5. Look after your belongings. Be mindful of your surroundings and belongings, especially in crowded areas like the red light district. And there you have it, the top 10 attractions and things to do in Amsterdam, along with some delicious local dishes and helpful tips to make the most of your trip. We'd love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel tips and destination guides.